teed up. Logan Cook after the kick. Monday night prime time is underway. Brown with a return here. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Gray now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron.
Ron's going to throw straight away here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating the sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Rip, 24, 30 left. Done. Here we go.
Trying again, following the sack. Completed to his running back. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Yellow. Attack.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you've got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. First carry now is Bashal Tu'u. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, is training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Red on red.
They'll go again here with Tu'u. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. The counter give here to Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 36-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Pistol now for Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. Has the distance, but headed well left, no good. And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Hey, kill.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Wanted to get it to Thomas, but it's intercepted. And he takes this one back. It is a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributed to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Gray now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over the 39. Nice effort there. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
11, 30 left.
Inside give here for Tu'u. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Second down again to Tootin. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Hey, go, go!
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
After the sack, another pass on second down. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Play action, Mahomes. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, third down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him running the comeback. He's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They send a man in motion. And first carry now for Sean Smith. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be second down. From the 31. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And we'll get this forward to about the 28. Tackle made by Trevon Diggs.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure to find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
A 3-yard gain leaves him just a little short. A decision to make now on fourth down.
A 41-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
On the game, it's Tootin. hitter. 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down.
Go.
3rd and long for him here. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
That's going to catch the crossbar and be sent backwards. No good. And this stays a 3-possession game.
Well, that fooled me. He had it online. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
It gives a good Pacheco to start the drive. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He beams one deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try with the wideout. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I can imagine when they repped that one during the week, Kate, it looked really good down here in goal-to-go red zone situations. That did not.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Butker knocks it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Move those chains.
Lawrence now on the play action. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Jalen Watson.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Running up the middle, Pacheco. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Chiefs, needing 8 on 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the Chiefs' 19-yard line.
From the 19. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars chop some of the lead off before the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. On now is Cook to kick this away. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown.
The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Jaguars 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey.
They go play action. Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Another try following the sack. Completed over the middle. And he Rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Hand off to Tootin. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Butker at a kickoff 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. Stevie knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He can't hang on to the pass. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, go!
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Tootin with it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey, I'm gun. Tomato. 11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Yellow.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Completed to his running back. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the 1st.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. It's in close. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Pacheco has the Kansas City touchdown. Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs continue adding on to that lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
It's the 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, lock.
Lawrence to throw it. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Easy. Read a 44.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
The Jaguars in a punt formation. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Yellow.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, do at least force this 4th down. Well, this one's interesting, right, Brock? It was a good play overall defensively, but you still come away maybe a little upset knowing the pick would have taken away a field goal try altogether.
And that's what they're thinking defensively. And offensively, as a quarterback, you take a big old sigh of relief. Thankful that that mistake didn't cost you points. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
He finds Brown right side. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd down at the 43-yard line.
From the 43. Caught quickly on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Oh, what a catch. Back in the end zone. Did he get the feet in? Did he? No. Couldn't get the feet in. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Lawrence hangs out to it. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. The It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Red on the red.
Now it's Lawrence. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for the back that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Here we go on 4th. Lawrence. They connect for the first. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On play action now, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal.
1st and goal. Here's Tootin. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Chiefs' 8-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Jaguar football, but this late, that lead, likely too much for them to overcome. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, here we go.
It's a design boot. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's only 1 yard on the run, partner, and that's going to leave him with a tough 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal. Really punch it in. What the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
They're going down swinging. We see here getting ready for an onside kick. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's going to have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to Pacheco. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
It's Pacheco again. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This was a miss-hit, Broncolo, and pretty short. And that putt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Easy. Red on red.
Lawrence with it on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 20 at the 23-yard line.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Hey, tomato. 13, Lou. Here we go.
Trying again, following the sack. Finds him over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Lawrence working from the gun. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Chiefs territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 1.
Second and 1. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars making the scoreboard look a touch better.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Great job.
They send him straight up the middle. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Chiefs cover up the kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Here's a toss to Pacheco. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Running right is Pacheco. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be second down for him.
Brings up second down at the 25-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve third down and 4. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the beauty of mixed method play calling. Like a great boxer, you never throw the same punch. Throw some unique looks. And that jet sweep, highly effective at moving the chains.
First down carry from Pacheco. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Chiefs nearing their second win in the campaign. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Yellow.
They run with Pacheco. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It's Pacheco on third. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs moving.
Butker knocks it through. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Rip. Check smack. Check smack. Done. It's a hot.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.